Hello Aquarius, welcome to my channel. I am Ivy Rose with Creatively Ivy Rose Oracle Readings. Now this is a general reading for all of my Aquarius out there, so it may resonate with you, but it may not. But if it does, please like and subscribe as that'll help me to pick up on all of your energy for future readings. Now all of the Oracle decks that I'll be using today are here on my table, but I will also put links in the description below where you can find and purchase each one. And they also offer personal readings if anybody is interested, so the link to my Etsy will also be listed below. All right, just a couple of announcements before I continue. So I do have fur babies. So if you hear any noises or anything weird going on in the background, it is probably them. That being said, I do have one that has very bad allergies. So you might hear some sniffing, snortling, those kinds of sounds. And it's very sad. So if anybody has any suggestions on any medications, any natural remedies that would be good for little kitties that have really bad allergies, please let me know. That would be greatly appreciated. Just comment below. And also, as you can see, my camera angle has been shifted up a little bit because I got some feedback from you guys that you couldn't see my shuffles, and that kind of sucks because the shuffles are pretty amazing when you can see the cards flying out and everything, and that is awesome. So that being said, if anybody has any positive comments, kind words of wisdom, anything that would help my channel move along, that would be wonderful, seeing as my channel is still budding and blooming every single day. All right, without further ado, Aquarius, let's get into your mid-month check-in. So the first deck that we are going to start off with is the Beyond Lemuria Oracle deck. Has beautiful artwork in the front and has the descriptions in the back. So it makes these cards easier to use, not to mention their size. This is the pocket edition. And please let me know in the comments if you can see when I show the cards in the camera. I'm still trying to figure out where everything is in the camera space, so that would be very much appreciated. All right, let's go ahead and begin. Universe, Spirit, what do we have for Aquarius for their mid-month check-in? What would you like to say to Aquarius to start off this reading today? Here comes my little one. I knew there wasn't going to be a long period of time where one of them wasn't going to make an appearance. Anything else? Yes, baby, I'm doing a reading. That's the one that has allergies, you guys. Okay, my love, we gotta go. All right, let's see what we have. Life Force Energy. This came up in another reading as well. And I will leave this here for just a second. Feel free to pause at any time to see the cards yourself and read on your own if you would like. Revel in the bliss of being alive. This card is packed with luminous life force energy for optimal health and healing. As much as possible, seek joy and upliftment in everything you do. Consider the foods you eat, the environments you spend time in, and people in your life, and what you wear. Increase your awareness of how things come to be in your world and their energetic resonance. You may be inspired to work with healing energies, with the land, perhaps to grow vegetables. You are encouraged to joyously make your life a piece of Eden. As a result, you will shine with vitality. So, universe is calling you right now to get back in touch with that life force energy. For some of you, you're feeling very stagnant, you're feeling very out of touch, and that is okay because we get drained, but universe is calling you to find the things that uplift you. Consider the environments that you're in, the people who are in your life, the things that you surround yourself with, and make sure that they are in alignment with what you are and the things that you want in this life, because that is what's going to give you that life force energy. Okay, especially with the food, because a lot of people don't realize, and I said this with the last one as well, a lot of people don't realize that the foods that we eat have a great deal of what energy goes inside our body, especially with meats, because the way that the animals are treated before they are given to us for sustenance has a lot to do with an energetic exchange. Everything is an energetic exchange, but a lot of people don't realize that one specifically. That's why, a lot of people tend to try to go with better you know, grass-fed and organic and free roaming, you know, because the animals are treated better, and that energy directly goes back into us when we consume it. And if you have an animal that's been abused and that's been caged up all its life and stuff, you're going to feel that energetic stress come into your life when you consume this product, okay? So make sure that you pay attention to those things around you and what actually gives you that good vitality type life force energy. It is within everything. But there are some things that are here to test you and to try to take that away, and you want to try to resist those things as much as possible. So if some of you Aquarius are in that space of not being surrounded by the best possible energies for you, start making that shift with the things that you do, the places that you go, the people that you surround yourself with, the foods that you eat, and be in touch with that life force energy. It will definitely make a difference for you. Okay? All right, the next deck that we are going to be using is Wisdom of the House of Night. And I believe that I intuitively picked this deck because it is spooky season, along with putting my beautiful Dragon's Blood Scully here. She wanted to come out and play for the Halloween season. And please correct me if I'm wrong with it being Dragon's Blood, because it's been a while since I've looked up what my crystals are. And I feel really bad about that. So as you can see, the deck is a little darker in regards to color and the artwork. Not dark vibes. We don't do dark vibes here, okay? And yeah, so I figured that it was a good one to use for Halloween since it's coming up so quickly. All right, let's go ahead and get into it. Now bear with me because this deck has been a little bit resistant, but we're gonna hope that it's not resistant for this one. All right, give me some more energy through the cards for Aquarius for their mid-month check-in. What else would you like to say to our beloved Aquarius for their mid-month check-in in October? Anything else for our lovely Aquarius? Bottom of the deck, fragment. There might be some fragmented energies within you. You need to call those fragments back to you so that you can start feeling whole again. Cycles and the moon. Wow, so this is moon energy. This is lunar energy right here. All right, so let's go ahead and start with cycles, number 37. You see the cycles of the moon here? I don't know if you can see it. Again, let me know if you can see them. 37. What goes around comes around is the message of the symbol cycles. The moon goes from new to full in cycles that repeat each month. Whatever you are planning to do or to reveal by asking your question will be revisited in another circumstance. Be clear about your action. You will surely meet this experience again. Remember, what goes around comes around, like the moon that revolves around the planet. The energy that you express in your next action will orbit around you. Make sure it's a good one. So this is directly tapping into that karmic energy. Of course, lifelong saying, what comes around goes around, and that should not be taken lightly, because it is definitely a very big truth for a lot of us. So universe is reminding you of that and calling you to really evaluate what energy you are giving to whatever situation that you are in right now, to whatever that question is for you, whatever that next decision, that next step forward is for you. Go into that with the energy that you want to receive back, because that's what's going to come. Okay, Aquarius? So remember to evaluate that energy and to be conscious of the energy that you put forth into this situation, because it's going to come back to you, and maybe not right away. It might be a karmic cycle that you experience later on as your journey progresses. But keep that in mind, because that's some very powerful energy that you need to be aware of at this time. Okay? And then the moon. Look at that black cat. Perfect for Halloween. Number 50, which is the last card in the deck. This is a sign that you must trust your gut. Your instincts and intuition will lead the way through the darkness. When you choose the symbol of the moon as your guide, you know that it is necessary to look beyond the obvious to know the truth of things. Sometimes people will say one thing and you have a weird feeling that they mean something else altogether. You have this power. You are being asked to use it now. Choose another card for a deeper look at what's really going on behind the scenes. Oh, so I'm going to have to choose another card. All right, so the universe is telling you right now to tap into your intuition, because whatever decision that you're making, this is directly correlated with this. Whatever decision that you are making about said situation that you're thinking about right now, Aquarius, a lot of that energy is going to be brought through your intuition. The decision that you have to make, your intuition already knows what's best for you, but we tend to push away from it because we don't trust ourselves. The universe is telling you right now to trust yourself. Trust your intuition. You know what you have to do already, Aquarius. Your gut has been telling you. And an easy way to tap into your body's language to you is to think about the situation, to think about this cycle. And if you get a genuinely good feeling, go for it. And go for the decision that gives you that good feeling. If you start getting a wrenching feeling in your stomach and your body overall is just telling you no, that's it right there. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about that. Okay? That is your body telling you, this is not good for me. And the energy that I need to put into the situation does not need to be that specific energy, or the energy doesn't need to go towards this part of the situation at all. Okay? So these are going to go hand in hand. Be in touch with that intuition, because that's what's going to help you figure out what energy you need to bring forth in this situation. That same energy is going to come back to you, and you have to remember that. And this is all going to encompass. These things are going to encompass each other, okay? All right, so let's get one more card for a deeper look. I'm just going to pick a card from right off the top of the deck. Complicated. Number 11. My sweet one, wouldn't it be nice if life were always simple and things were obvious and transparent? Drawing the simple symbol reminds you that sometimes there are so many elements to consider that it can be next to impossible to understand them all in the moment, especially when you most want to find an answer. Right now, things are complex, and only time will help you to put all the pieces of the puzzle together. Just remember, simple can also be boring, and complications can make for deeper, more mature experiences. Don't try to figure this one out. Just be open and follow the threads of life's mysterious web. So, your intuition is having a problem with figuring this one out, because the situation is a little more convoluted than you would like. It's complicated, like it's saying, it's complicated. But that's okay, because there are ways to get through that. The more that you become in touch with this intuition and you start thinking about the energy that you want to put out there and the energy that's being received right now, the more that these things will start to clear up for you, and the situation will become less and less complicated every passing day, every step moving forward. It's gonna be okay. You're going to figure this out. Okay? Allow your intuition to help guide you. Go with the flow, release control of the situation. And of course, do the thinking where necessary. Of course, let your gut think for you when necessary. When it comes to the life force energy and thinking about what things you need to surround yourself with in order to make a healthier, better decision. And the way that these cycles are coming to fruition, think about things that might have happened in the past that are showing themselves now, maybe to get you to make a different decision than what you've made. And again, let your intuition guide you. Because even though it seems complicated, things are a lot less complicated than we think them to be. When we sit down and we look at a situation for what it is, and we allow our intuition to take hold, and we allow the universe to take hold. So it may be complicated, or it may just seem complicated right now. But the more you do this, the simpler it will get. And I promise you, Aquarius, you will get through this. Okay? And last but not least, we have a deck that we have seen before, Messages from Spirit. So let's go ahead and get some advice for Aquarius. What do you have for Aquarius for mid-month check-in? What do you have for Aquarius mid-month check-in? Anything else, Spirit? Anything else for Aquarius? Let's do one more, shall we? Just to make sure there is nothing else. Alright, guess that's it. Bottom of the deck, keep a journal of your thoughts, dreams, and other epiphanies. Very important for you right now, Aquarius, because that is what's also going to help you move through this complicated situation that you're going through, okay? When you make note of the things that come to you in dreams or your epiphanies, the thoughts that come to you, that is the universe's direct way of trying to guide you through these things. Don't take it lightly. Write them down, and eventually, when you start to evaluate these cycles and what energy you want to put out there, you might recall something that you wrote down a while ago that will give you the answer to this complication. And that will clear things up for you. So start writing things down, okay? Excuse me. Let's see what else we have. This situation is unhealthy. So whatever it is that you're going through, Aquarius, it's not good for you right now. It is not healthy, and you need to remove yourself from that. And whatever that is what's making this situation complicated for you. And it's stopping you from being in touch with your intuition and moving forward and putting forth the energy that you'd like to receive. Okay? This is stopping that life force energy as well. Something is blocking you from that, and you need to remove yourself from this situation, or remove the situation from your life. But regardless, it needs to be done so that you can healthily move forward. You know what that is. Now you just got to do it. Okay? And of course, take as much time as you deem you need, because making a decision, especially with a complicated situation, it might not be done overnight. Most times it can't. But you have the capacity to do it. You just have to heed the universe's advice. Know that this isn't healthy for you, whatever it is. And know that you need to take the steps to move forward. And all of these things are going to go hand in hand for you, okay? And partnership requires compromise, an open mind, and a loving heart. So if this has anything to do with a partnership, doesn't have to be romantic, like I always say. It can also be platonic. But regardless, relationships do require love, compromise, and compassion. And if this has anything to do with the situation that you're dealing with a specific person, which now universe is telling me that yes, for a good handful of you, that is the case, that it's not just a situation, it is a complicated relationship with a person. Again, whether platonic or romantic, it's still something very complicated. If this person is not giving you that energy that you would like to be receiving, maybe that person is supposed to make their way out of your life. And maybe you're supposed to be the initiator. So again, take that how it resonates. That's not going to resonate for all of you, but remember what a partnership entails. with anything, a work relationship, a romantic relationship, a platonic, familial relationship, doesn't matter. It still requires an equal give and take. And if you're not getting that, then you're just being drained. And that's not going to help you with any of this right now. That is not going to help you with your intuition, with removing the complication. It's just going to make the complication worse, as a matter of fact. So you know what that is for you, but universe is telling you that this is not a healthy situation, and to remember what it is to have a partnership with someone. And if that's not healthy, maybe it's time for you to move forward. Okay? Not even maybe, it is. But you have to find that strength within yourself. And that will go back to life force energy, remembering what gives you that vitality. And if there's a certain person or certain people that are holding you back from that, you remember you need to start shifting that energy to something better. Okay? All right, Aquarius, that is what I have for you for mid-month check-in for October. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I will see you all at the beginning of November, okay? Bye-bye.